Hello everyone. So today we will learn about um, confusion matrix. Is confusion matrix? So basically, confusion matrix in this is also an uh, a important part of machine learning. It is predicts as this is useful in the prediction. Like, is the email is a spam? If the email is a spam, or so many predictions like catching for catching spams and other predictions like will this option would be better or that for prediction we use confusion matrix. So how many predictions are correct and how many predictions are incorrect, for that we use confusion matrix basically clears our confusion, gives us the result. So for that we use confusion matrix. And here we can see that the confusion matrix looks like this. Um, Basically, here we have given two things: actual data and predicted data. If the actual data is yes and the predicted data is yes, then it's a true positive result. And if the actual data is yes and the predicted data is no, but no basically is false, then we get the false positive. And if the actual data is yes and the predicted data is also yes, then actual data is yes and the predicted data is also yes, then we gets the false negative. So um, in this confusion matrix we have four pillars, like the true positive. Here we have actual and predicted value. Actual value is when the actual value is positive, and when the actual value is and the predicted value is positive, meaning the model correctly identified a positive case, that is correctly identified spam. That is when the actual value and the predicted value both is positive, then we get the meaning as it is the correct value and it is correct identified as correct. And when and what is the tn, that is true negative. True negative explains us that when the actual value is negative and the predicted value is also negative, then it is true negative, which means कि जो हम लोग को जो डेटा मिला है वो नेगेटिव में है और वो ट्रू है हम लोग, क्योंकि हम लोग को एक्चुअल वाला प्रेडिक्टेड वैल्यू दोनों के दोनों नेगेटिव ही मिला है. फिर उसके बाद फॉल्स पॉजिटिव. दिस वन इज about the error. Like for finding error we use confusion matrix, and here the actual value is negative but the predicted value is positive. So um, this is basically a example of the error. Like the model incorrectly identified a negative case as positive. Here the model uh, identified the positive case as the negative, so for that we get this false positive. And the fourth pillar is false negative. This is the type 2 error where the actual value is positive and the predicted value is negative, meaning the meaning of the false negative is the model incorrectly identified a positive value as a negative value. This is a miss. You can also say it as miss, that we miss the value, something like that. And model looks like something like this, like the actual value and the predicted value, as we have seen this in the last picture. So why this is more useful than simple accuracy? This is more useful because when the actual value and because when we provide machine the actual value and the predicted value, then it uses both of those values and provides us the result. And then that result is true when both the actual and predicted value both are true, then the machine gives us that the true. And when either of that is false, then we get the result as false. So for this, as you can also read that a model that always predicts no disease would have 99 accuracy, which means 99 correct no disease predictions out of 100 people. Like when the system predicts using the confusion matrix, then it predicts the real good data, that is the accurate data. And so here comes the formula part. So accuracy is equals to TP plus TN divided by total, which is TP means true positive plus true negative divided by all the four values. As you can see that TP plus TN whole divided by whole, TP plus TN plus FP plus FN. Precision. Precision means positive predicted value. Positive predicted value is basically what is called as positive predicted value precision. TP is equals to TP by TP plus FP. And the use of precision is this is used for the spam detection. And what is the formula of recall? These are the formula part. You have to learn these things. Recall is the TP by TP plus FN. Okay. And F1 score specifically true negative rate specific specificity. You can also see the formula here, and this one is the formula part. Accuracy, formula of accuracy is this: precision, recall, F1 score, specificity. And this is the example of confusion matrix. So you can see this. I will provide you the link of my blog. You can learn from you can see the blog and learn about it. This is the coding part. This is how we can implement the confusion matrix. I have used Python language because this is more better option as compared to the other languages, because this is not like if I have used Python, you can also use you can use any language as per your preference. So confusion, so at last I just want to say that confusion matrix is not just a table, it is more than a table. It's a diagnostic, vital diagnostic tool, like important diagnostic tool. It and trains our computer that whether it is a true value or a true positive value, true negative value. Because of confusion matrix, we can get the accurate data. So confusion matrix is also an important concept, so learn about this. I will give you a link of my blog in the description part. So thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you.